Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
Hello everyone, this is Matt Hassett, admin of the Thomas & Friends Wikia and creator of Trainz Thomas & Friends. Long time no see. It's been a while since the last Trainz Direct, and I think it's fair to say that I've been keeping very busy over the last few months. The double-length episode Rebecca the Yellow Engine kicked off the series' continuity reboot last September, and the reception was well received. Too bad I was hit by Copa, or Copa, however the hell you pronounce it. Anyway, afterwards, in December of the same year, we got two winter-themed episodes, Slippery Spencer and Percy and the Earl's Party. I'd like to take this time to expand my gratitude towards your patience and the series' return after so long. Thank you so much. That said, let's get to the presentation. We don't have too many changes or updates from last time since the majority of the assets used were still being worked on, though we will be focusing on changes that have been made since the series launch, and also some things that I haven't shown off just yet. Last autumn, I recently completed the Northwestern Railway. Even though the base work is completed, the work is never done, as there are still some changes and tweaks that have to be done here and there. Thankfully, a majority of the work on the railway is completed, but let's take a look at some of the locations I haven't shown off yet. With work on the Northwestern Railway pretty much done, what's next? Well, I've slowly but surely started work recently on the Skarloey Railway, but I can't show off much just yet. But what I can do is give you a little taste of what to expect. Some of the characters have gone through several quality of life changes here and there, but before we go into detail on some of them, take a look at this. Terrence the Tractor's caterpillar belt is now fully animated. Making this work seemed all but impossible, but after going through loads of tutorials and a lot of trial and error, I finally made it happen. Now, he can go anywhere. Okay, not literally everywhere, but you get my point. Next up, Emily. Her faces have been given a much-needed revamp. Honestly, developing the faces for the characters can be really difficult, but Emily wasn't that much of a challenge. Now her face has the proper proportions and it's not shrunken like the original faces. Duck's also been given a bit of a revamp as well. Previously, he's had somewhat of a squashed appearance. I wanted him to be similar to his actual bases, a GWR 5700 class, but I decided to go back to his original proportions in both model and CGI. Paxton's changes aren't as big as the others, though he's been given a completely new livery. The texturing was done in Substance Painter, and I must say, it's an absolute godsend when it comes to texturing. This gullible diesel now looks so much better. And speaking of diesels, Daisy has been given a complete overhaul. Now she closely resembles her appearance in the model series, although I took some creative liberties and added a few elements from her CGI model. Highly sprung and right up to date, don't you think? By the way, check this out. Nia's been given a completely new livery. Her original livery in Big World, Big Adventures wasn't exactly what I'd call bad, but I wanted to give her a livery similar to that of her actual bases. She'll still be painted orange for the younger side of the audience to recognize more. Oh wait, there's one engine I haven't shown off yet. Here's Jinty! Jinty's the 4th Railway Series character to join the cast. I based his livery on his actual bases, but I made use of my creativity and added a few elements here and there to make him stand out from other iterations of the character. Like the lining, "Welcome to Sodor, Jinty." Next, let me introduce some new Sudrian civilians. There are only a few this time around, but please take a look. Who would have guessed Ivor's driver? I've never watched Ivor the Engine myself, but I do know that his railway is all the way in Wales. I have family there, and I recall seeing a theatre dedicated to Ivor when I went to the Snowdon Mountain Railway several years ago. Ivor's driver and the other new civilians will be released later today, along with an update to the Sudrian Civilians Pack, so please make sure you download it when you get the chance. Before we go, I'd like to give you a quick update on when the next episode of Trainz, Thomas & Friends will be released. The next episode will be released tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The time will vary depending on the time zone, so please be aware of that. I can't say much about the new episode, but since you've been a wonderful audience, here's a song just for you.
So much trouble.